Morning, Dan.
Morning.
Morning, Cloud.
Morning.
Morning, Peggy and Hey Hey. They've made a right mess of their water already.
Yeah, the monkeys.
You just want to be what I'm doing, don't you?
Yes. I'll do the door. Doesn't matter what you're doing, Cloud just wants to be there, observing, keeping an eye. She's saying you've missed a bit. Good morning, Phoebe. Good morning again, Cloud. Nothing like getting up on a Sunday morning and cuddling a chicken in your pyjamas.
This is my chicken.
She's a lovely girl.
Creepy buttercup.
Creepy buttercup.
Creepy buttercup. I'm going to climb up to the top again.
Oh, please don't fall on your head again.
You're right there.
Good morning. It is Sunday, a lovely relaxing day. My nose is still really red. I've been piling on the Vaseline. I've been using, a few people said, oh, use the balsam tissues. I have the balsam tissues, but I am just prone to getting a red nose if I get quite a bad cold. I'm just having an eclectic mix for my lunch, some leftovers. I had some lovely cherry tomatoes to use up and some vegan black pudding, which is lovely, and some leftover roast potatoes from earlier in the week.
Black pudding?
Would you like a piece?
Yes, please.
Phoebe loves the vegan black pudding, it's really good. Top.
Thank you.
And I also made my own homemade spicy sort of patatas bravas type sauce. It's got the same flavours, but it's not really. I was just upgrading a pasta sauce I had made so I could use it up, and it's delicious and it's really spicy and it's got sriracha in it. So I'm going to gobble this up, and we've cleaned out the chickens, we've tidied up in the garden a little bit, which feels really good. I'm going to tidy the kitchen after this, and I think Phoebe and I, are we going to do some baking?
Yeah, if you give me another one.
Oh my god, this is my lunch! Does anyone else have their lunch stolen by
Oh, an MP.
children?
Yeah.
Are we doing baking?
Hmm?
Are we going to do baking?
Yes, because you gave me this.
Here we go. I think we're going to make oat cookies and possibly some cupcakes as well. The kitchen is a mess. The sink is full of dishes. I've got a vlog to edit. I've got to run the Hoover around, and there's a million and one things I should be doing, but Phoebe is on her iPad. Lilia is doing some revising. So I've come into the living room. I've got my iPad. I'm going to watch a vlog. I'm going to eat a bit of my Easter egg, and I'm going to have a Diet Coke. And hopefully no one will find me. Can I help you? You're just coming to dance at me.
Yeah.
Why are you coming here?
To edit a video.
Oh. Phoebe's coming to edit a video. Of what?
You'll see.
I'll see.
Welcome.
I've got suit cream on my nose again.
Welcome to Baking with Phoebe and Mum.
I just suddenly
Smile.
thought Hello, I'm not sure we have the right bananas.
We are making breakfast cookies that have oats in them because we had a lot of oats. Because in lockdown, we had a lot of oats because she bought lots of oats.
How many carrots?
Carrots.
Yeah.
150 grams carrots.
100. Right, weigh these. See if that's enough.
These 3 carrots are 150 grams. So now we will peel and
Right.
chop.
Phoebe and I have been doing some baking. In fact, we've got some, what they called, make a change breakfast cookies. It was a recipe in one of the free supermarket magazines. Looks like the Asda magazine from years ago. And I've got a ton of oats that need using up. We ended up acquiring a bit of a stash of rolled oats during lockdown 2 years ago. It's a long story. And I want to use them up because, you know, it's been a couple of years. I think they need using. So that's the first thing we've made. We might make some other oat cookies later. I would like to make flapjacks, but not the rest of them don't like flapjacks that much. How can you not like flapjacks? I love them. And I would have filmed the process, but I ran out of memory on my memory card, so I had to go and start transferring stuff off of it, and that took a little while. And yeah, Phoebe and I are going to pop out to pick up a couple of bits that we forgot to get earlier in the week at the shops. And then we might do some more baking when we get back. But so far, it's panning out to be the kind of Sunday I wanted. Relaxed, quiet, the chickens are happy because they've all been cleaned out. Probably even happier when I take them down their vegetables in about 45 minutes. As soon as these cookies are done, we are off to Sainsbury's. The cucumber is coming up. Look, I've got 4 cucumber plants coming up there. That's exciting. I'm a very amateur gardener, by the way. I have no idea what I'm doing. There's my first giant sunflower, second giant sunflower, Livingston daisies. Oh, the triffids that are the morning glory, looking marvellous. My wildflower heart is sprouting. I'm going to move that out into a pot soon, or maybe just into the ground. And then over here we've got leaf salad, which I'm also going to get out into a pot over this week. And then on the next row down, the broad beans are looking very healthy. We have some cherry cascade tomatoes coming up. Got at least 2 of those. I have at least 2 of the pear drop cherry tomatoes. You can't see the one in there, but there is one, I promise. They're coming up. And then over here, oh, the border sunflowers are still not coming up. And no luck with the basket tomatoes either. But they were quite old seeds, so that doesn't surprise me too much. Oh, and the beetroot. The beetroot's coming up. So I need to get those planted. Very exciting. We're back from the shops. Dan, oh, it's sunny in here. How lovely. Dan is doing his ironing. And Phoebe is on the sofa watching Austin and Ali, which is a new one on me. It's about 5 o'clock and I'm going to have a bath before dinner. My nose is still really red. I went to the pharmacist to ask about what I can do about it because I am prone to it. I won't go in the bathroom because it'll be really echoey. Let's sit up in here for a sec. Just sit on the bedroom floor for a minute. Yeah, I am prone to getting red noses really quickly when I have a cold. So I went to the pharmacist to see if maybe I could get like a topical steroid cream, but she said they're not licensed to be used on the face. And then she said, you know, have you tried Vaseline? Yeah. And she said, best not to use Sudocreme, which is what I have been using. She said it's too drying and it could get irritated. And then she said you could try Carmex. She said it might sting a little bit when you first do it, but it should help, which I've never even had Carmex before. So I bought some, it was only £3. I actually accidentally bought the cherry version, but as it turns out, it smells absolutely gorgeous, and now I'm a little bit obsessed with it. I keep just wandering around like, oh, just put some more on. So if I look shiny all around this area, it's because I've just been slathering it on my nose, which doesn't sting, and my lips, and it kind of makes your lips feel tingly. I feel like I'm last to know about this, or last to the party on this, because I've never used it before. Even Phoebe was like, oh yeah, Carmex, I know about that. Anyway, I'm just sitting on my bedroom floor now talking about lip balm. This is what's become of me. Dan's cooking dinner tonight. We're having vegetarian burgers with onion rings and homemade chips, oven chips, and some salad. So that's going to be really nice. We've got some really nice cherry tomatoes. And then I think we recorded In for a Penny, which is just utter ridiculousness, but it just makes us all laugh. It's just such old school slapstick ridiculous humour. But yeah, pure escapism, and the kids think it's absolutely hilarious. So we're going to watch that after dinner later. Yeah, that's the plan. And I've got a book I want to show you. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do that today. If not, I'll try to do it tomorrow. I'm meeting some friends tomorrow for coffee. Well, not coffee. You know when you say you're meeting people for coffee, but I don't drink coffee. So I will be having a cup of tea. So I'll be meeting them, which will be lovely. And my bath has run, so I'm going to go and sink into that and finish editing the vlog that's going to go up tonight. It's been such a lovely day. I worry about a lot of stuff that never happens. And today, all the stuff I was worried about, and indeed yesterday, just didn't happen. What a waste of time it is, eh? Worrying. Doesn't stop me doing it, but I know it's a waste of time.
Good, 'cause I don't like those
74
I love
grams
the
of
ones
chips.
we had last time. I thought they were amazing.
Ooh, onion rings.
Ooh, curly fries!
3 each.
Ooh, 3 each.
Is
Yep.
that a... That's an orange one.
They're horrible.
I love them.
Oh my goodness. Right, that's enough. 'Cause
Let me get a red one.
Right, so my mum apparently, oh my goodness, that tastes like washing up liquid. That's horrible. These are sugar-free, gelatine and gluten-free, free from Fellows gummy bears.
I love them.
I don't know why I'm
Annie.
telling you this, because I've just pulled faces and said I hate it. I actually didn't.
I love them though. So
Yes.
does Granny.
That's not why I came on to pull faces about gummy bears. I came on to show you my hair, because I washed my hair and then it was drying and it was like, I was quite pleased with it, and then Phoebe brushed it and now I've got like, now I look like I'm a pom-pom. Today's vlog has been a little bit all over the place. I've just been putting it together on the iPad to have a look at what I filmed, and I do apologise, it's just been here, then there and everywhere. We've had a bit of a day of it, because although you see things that go on every day in our lives, you obviously we don't share absolutely everything, so there's been some stuff going on behind the scenes which scuppered us a little bit. But so you just texted my sister to tell her that I'm old and boring. You don't need to text my sister that, she knows.
My auntie said she can't find me on WhatsApp, and I said I don't have WhatsApp. I'm not allowed because Mummy's old and boring.
You're not old enough for WhatsApp. Anyway,
My
this
friends
isn't
have
making the
Snapchat.
vlog. This isn't making the vlog any less bizarre than it already is. I was going to talk about a book, but I've run out of time and
She
energy.
said that apparently you have good reasons. I doubt that.
What, do I have good reasons? I'm sure Mummy has good, what, for being old and boring? Oh, for
And
not
then she
having
said
WhatsApp.
she loves you
Okay.
lots. I know. She...
Right, we don't need to go over there. We don't need your whole conversation with my sister. What was I saying even? So we're going to watch In for a Penny. Dan's just having a shower. Everyone's going to be going to bed at reasonable times because it's a school night. I'm going to weave in ends on Phoebe's blanket, which I've finished. Her little crochet lap blanket, and I am so pleased with this, but I won't go on about it because I'll be showing it on my next podcast. I've also got a tiny bit of yarn left, so I might make you a little heart or something to go with it. Or something like that, yeah. But I'm going to weave in the ends. I love weaving in ends on projects. I know a lot of people find it really boring, but I love it. It's just so mindless, and you can't do it wrong, really, can you? Well, actually, that's not true, because if my blanket that I made you years ago is anything to go by, I apparently did weave them in wrong because it keeps falling apart. But that's a whole other story for a different channel.
She made it like when she first started crocheting, and I love that blanket and I use it like all the time. But like the colourful bits in the middle of the squares keep like coming undone. She keeps on having to fix it.
Yes, weaving in ends obviously wasn't something I bothered much with.
By the way, I'm still
when I first
texting her.
started. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to weave in some ends and do a bit of knitting on the sleeve of my jumper, and everyone's going to go to bed on time, including myself, and I'm going to do some reading. I woke up this morning with an absolutely stinking headache, and I have no idea why. I think I must have slept awkwardly. And I had really weird dreams, but I think that's because we watched Stranger Things right before we went to bed, and that we finished the first series, and that just left me like, what's happening? As you can see, the tree is still up, but it's got no decorations on it. I do have an idea for something to put on it if I can just find it. Something I made during lockdown. But anyway, I've been talking for too long. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully with slightly less poofily hair.